Welcome to our Family Distance Support Learning Training. Today we're going to cover the topics of logging into the computer. We're going to look at Google Classroom. We're also going to look at Florida Virtual or Buzz and Edgenuity. So first, I'd like to give a huge thank you to parents, students, teachers, and our technology staff at MUSD to make this distance learning a little bit easier and successful throughout the year. So computer logins first. And whenever you turn on the computer, you're going to press Control-Alt-Delete in order to log in your student. And the next step that you will see on your computer screen is how to sign in with your work account. So at that point, you're going to click on the arrow that is located at the right of the screen. Click the arrow, and then the next step, it will ask you to type in to sign in with your account. When you're signing in with your account, at this step, all you have to do is type in your student ID because at musd.org is already there. So type in your student ID and then click Next. Once you click Next, then you might be asked to agree to a message about admin monitoring and managing this device. If this does come up, click I agree. The next part will be entering your password. So you will type your password. Remember that your child's password is their 8-digit birthday with no slashes or no dashes. So once you type in their password, click Next, the blue Next. Then at that point, you are logged into the computer. Please remember to use Google Chrome, not the Internet Explorer E at the bottom of the screen. So this Google Chrome that I have circled in red shortcut on your desktop is what you'll want to use to log into Google Classroom and all of your other programs. The E at the bottom will not work with everything that the student will be logging into. So double click on that shortcut for Google Chrome. Once you do that, then it's going to prompt you to log in. So if you get one that has a blank box that has you on it, like this first one, then you're going to want to add person at the bottom right. Add person at the bottom right. When you click on that, then you'll be able to sign in, and I'm going to show you that on the next slide of what that will look like. But if you have already signed in before, or it remembers you from a previous time, then you will have your name or your initial there in the box, and you can click that, and then it will prompt you to type in your password. So if you have this you blank person and you add a person, the next step will be to type in your child's name and then pick a picture that they would want. You can pick any picture from the choices that they have. Once you have their name typed in and you have picked a picture, at the bottom right, you'll be able to click Add. Once you've added them in, then it's going to have you click again on their initials in the box. So once you do that, then you're going to type in your complete username or email. This is their student ID at musd20.org. It's different than the beginning because you have to actually type at musd20.org. Once you've typed in their complete email or username, then you can click Next. After you've done that, then you will be able to type in your password. Remember, the password is your student's 8-digit birthday with no slashes or dashes. Once you've typed that in, click Next. A pop-up might come up about turning on sync. If this does pop up, click Yes, I'm in, and then it will allow your computer to sync. At this point, you've logged in and you are already in your computer and logged into your Google account. So the easiest way to get to all of your programs on a school computer is to use the home screen at the top left of your browser. I've got a red arrow pointing to it on the screen. So you're going to click this home screen button. The home screen button on any MUSD computer will take you to our Symbaloo page. Whenever you're at this Symbaloo page, this will take you to all of our curriculum and basically anywhere that you need to go for online learning. So the first thing that I'm going to show you from this Symbaloo page is our Google Classroom. So if you click on Google Classroom, a new tab will open and you will be able to be in your Google Classroom. So I have several classes that I have in my Google Classroom. Notice how one of them I need to click join. So with this join, I would join the classroom. Another way that you could join a classroom is by clicking the plus sign at the top, click join class, and then you can type in the class code that's provided by your teacher. So the two ways to join a Google Classroom are to have this join button on the tile on the classroom, or you can click the plus sign and join class and then type in the class code that's given to you by your teacher. Now that you clicked join, it's taking it a moment to add. Perfect. Once I have clicked join, now I'm in my Google Classroom. So some of the basics about Google Classroom are you have your stream. This is where you will see any updates from your teacher, all assignments that will be posted here initially, and it's kind of the place where all of your information is coming to. The other tab up here at the top is your classwork tab. So with this classwork tab, this is where you're going to see all of your assignments and be able to know what's due for your class. The other tab up here at the top is people. If you click on people, you should be able to email your teacher. So this class does not have any students in it, but you are able to email your teacher from here if you click on the email button at the side. So I'm going to go back to the stream to show you how to get to your Google Meet whenever you are meeting live in person with your teacher. So with this class, at the top, you'll see the class name, and then right underneath it, you will have your Meet link. With this Meet link, all you have to do is click on it. I'm going to go ahead and click on this Meet link. And you'll be able to see I have a new tab that popped open, and you can click join now and be able to get into the Meet with your teacher. If it tells you that that a student is not able to start a Meet, that means that the teacher is not ready yet. So Google does not allow the students to join before the teacher. So the teacher must start the Meet first, and then the students will be able to join. So Meet links all of your assignments in Google Classroom. So now the other program that we're using for K-5 is Florida Virtual, or Buzz. With Florida Virtual or Buzz on our Symbaloo page, you will see that we have many different links for all of our elementary schools at the top left. Make sure that you're clicking on your school, otherwise your account will not log in. It's going to tell you have the wrong username and password. So clicking on that, when you click on your link to your school, you'll be sent to a page that looks something like this with a B on it, and it's going to say your school's name instead of Florida Virtual Demo. So if you type in your username and password, same as your Google login, it's your student ID at musd20.org, and your password is your 8-digit birthday with no slashes and no dashes. So once you log into Florida Virtual, you should see several different classes that your students will be enrolled in. So once you are in this part, you can see several different things. First, you can see your courses. You also have a to-do list up here at the top left, and then you have your activity stream as well. So one really important thing about these tiles that we have within Buzz, we call it Florida Virtual or Buzz. It has both, it's called both names, is to make sure that you are in the green. So you want yours. So down here at the bottom, we see that I have 7,800% complete. So right now I'm behind. I would need to try to catch up. So my progress is not moving forward. So if I'm in the red, it's not, I need to work harder. I need to do a little bit more work in that class. Yellow, I'm pretty close. If I'm in the green, then I have done what I needed to do for that class at that time. So your current score that you have is based on what you have completed so far. Please use Synergy to find your final grades. So the teachers will be taking grades from Florida Virtual or Buzz and putting them in Synergy. So this will not be their final grade. So, but it's a great way to see how they've done so far on the assignments that they've completed and know the progress that they have so far. So that is Florida Virtual for a K through 5 login. Now for Edgenuity, which is our 6 through 12 program. You get to this from the Symbaloo page in the exact same way. It's at the top left, third tile over, Edgenuity Access. Whenever you click on the Edgenuity Access, it's going to take you to a page like this. You will click on your student login because you're a student. Click on your student login, and then you'll be able to log in with your same Google login. So student ID at musd20.org, and then your password is your birthday, 8-digit birthday with no slashes or dashes. You'll click login. So I already have another session open. So if you get that, that means that you have another session that is probably open. I'm going to go ahead and continue. So it'll take me into my classroom. So with this Edgenuity, I'm enrolled in a couple of courses. This is the same way as Buzz or Florida Virtual. You will get grades based on what assignments you have completed. Please use Synergy to find your final and complete grades. You can see how much of the course you have completed, and it will be green if you're good, yellow if you need to do a little bit more work, and red if you're pretty far behind on your assignments. So all the courses are here, and you have some announcements and email at the top right if you would like to look at those as well. Okay, so now that we've covered Buzz, Edgenuity, and our Google Classroom, some of the basics. Finally, if you need any additional support, please contact the technology department. They can be contacted with the bit.ly link above. That's bit.ly/MUSD20 support. This is case sensitive, so make sure that the S in support is capitalized. So the technology department can help you with computer questions or issues. They can also help you with password resets, different things like that. If you have questions about curriculum or things in Google Classroom, it's best to contact the teacher first, and they'll be able to provide you with an answer more quickly. So contact your teacher first, and then you can contact the technology department if needed. We look forward to answering your questions, and thanks for watching.